What's happening everyone, iGlitchUK, and considering I broke into the top 10 Mysteen players in the world on this game, I thought I would release how to use Mysteen, and I'm going to tell you a few tips and just how I play her really, and let me know if it works for you in that, but let's jump straight into it. So Mysteen is a very versatile character. So we've got her L2, which is a shield, and it can absorb incoming rockets, and it can absorb some, I don't know if this is a bug, but it can absorb some other moves and finishes as well of the other characters. I know it states it's not meant to, but sometimes it definitely does block other attacks. You want to use this to your advantage and you want to save it. I mean, if we're talking about artifacts, I would use, there's an artifact that reduces the cooldown time of your L2, which is her shield. I would use that, because then when you duplicate, you've got two people that can instantly put up a shield. And bearing in mind, Mysteen can hold back an entire team. So for example, at the minute we're playing Mega Rocket. If you're on the Mega Rocket like I've just done here, look, that's two people running around with a shield. Now you want to use the duplicate to your advantage. So these are all concentrated on the other Mysteen right now. So then this is giving me time to attack them. And you want to change levels with Mysteen as much as possible. Use this to your advantage. I see people saying that she's a sniper character and to sit back with her from a distance, but that's not the case. I mean, you can play like that with her, but she doesn't really put out a lot of damage in that sense. Like, you can't spam shots, and if you miss your shots, it does punish you, especially the triple card shot. So with your R2 with Mysteen, every third shot is a triple card shot, and that does the most damage. If you miss that, you're not putting out a lot of damage. Okay, so you can be up close and personal in their face, because no other character apart from Blastbeard, the pirate, has the ability to absorb incoming rockets and to just completely stop you in your tracks. With Mysteen, I would save your dodge for times where people can lock you and really cause you some harm. So for example, if Leaf locks you in his ability and you're stuck there, use the dodge to get out of it. Always keep that in your locker. So Mysteen has the ability to hold an entire team off of an objective. Not like so it gives your team enough time to get over back to you. She isn't a support character. If you're looking for someone that puts out a lot of damage per second and can really like KO someone fast with combos and stuff like that, Mysteen isn't your character. But if you're an objective player and you want to just help the team out, Mysteen is an aggro character. That's how I use her. So why I'm taking the aggro off of them and they're all concentrating on me through changing my levels up and down. So I'm flying, I'm on the ground, and they don't know what to predict. You're also duplicating, so you're distracting them. So you're saving objective time and helping your team out a lot. Obviously in this gameplay video, these are playing quite well as well. I'm playing with randoms, so but this team do quite well against us. They're very aggressive, and yeah. So there are two different ways that you can use Mysteen's duplicate. You can either duplicate somewhere where it's safe and leave your duplicate further back, or you can duplicate closer to a battle. I use it closer to a battle just because you've got another character on the pitch that can attack. It may not cause loads of damage, but it is causing a bit of like aggro and chaos. You can also use two shields, and you can swap between them to confuse them. If your other Mysteen is further back, which I've seen other YouTubers and players use it for a safe card, so you can just quickly switch back to heal up. I feel like the respawn time in this game doesn't justify that. Like, if you're doing more on the objective. I mean, different game modes for different things. For example, her movement is great in Rocket Ball. Depending on how good the other players are, you can go straight to the ball and rush it, hold the shield to distract them. If all three players see you if the other team see you on the Rocket Ball with your shield up and it's about to spawn in so you can grab the Rocket Ball, then they're going to go for you. So if you put your shield up, they can't do nothing about that. Right, so they're shooting at you, trying to get you off the Rocket Ball. That gives your other two team members open shots. So you're already getting an advantage drop. And that's what you want for your team. So yeah, like, as you can see here, like, it's just that it is just for them to get me off. It is so hard. no matter what angles. This is all about movement and changing your levels, so just make sure you work on that. And just in case anyone didn't know, the jump input is how you hover. So it says on a loading screen, and if you've been playing it a while, you probably figured this out. If you hold X on a jump, you can do this 3 times. That's how you hover. Just hold the X button in, just in case you didn't know. Also, if you have your duplicate still available and you still want to carry on hover, you actually get another hover after you duplicate. So if you duplicate, you can hover again after you've done that straight away, so that's actually an extra bit of hover there as well. I mean, we're talking about artifacts. You could either have an aggressive Mysteen, which can work, so you can bring her damage up by using all the damage artifacts, which is good. I mean, there's one that allows you to bring up more damage as long as your dodge is there, except for I like to use my dodge for when I get locked and when I'm in battles and stuff, so, and to throw people off. The dodge movement is so quick that yeah. So also you can use artifacts to help you with your flight, which is, in my opinion, what I use. I think you get such an advantage from being up high. I think a lot of players can't hit their shots when you're up high, and your movement's good up there, but I change my levels and go back on the floor as well, just to throw them off. And you need to take that into consideration. You can try and do a bit of both, mixing up a flight artifact with a damage artifact, but it's entirely up to you, depending on what kind of player you want to be. I have put out high damage with Mysteen before. I have broke 3k with Mysteen, but it depends who you're playing against. Once you get really good with these, you can start using your duplicate to flank and things like that. So if you're playing an objective game mode, or you want your duplicate will run towards a battle. Like don't get it confused. She's not scared. Like she ain't messing around. She will start attacking, and if you put your shield up and you're pressing R2, you can use that to your advantage. She will do her own thing. Just she doesn't do a lot of it. Excuse me, that was my phone. And you should you can start thinking of ways to put your duplicate out when you're at one side of a building. When your duplicate starts to run forward, go the opposite direction, run around the back. They're all going to be concentrated on that Mysteen, because there's not 2 of you, they think that's you. So you can go around the back, and it is such an advantage when you can get someone with a shot in the back, even if you're behind all 3 of them. Then your team can come in and pick up the points. Now, I don't mind in a game if I don't get all the KOs, or if I like winning games. So if I get 1 KO and 10 assists, that's fine with me, because Mysteen is a supporting character. Don't go hunting for every KO with Mysteen. So you should be putting out loads of damage, like between all the team members, weakening the other team for your team members that can, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my throat since I started doing this video, that can cause loads of damage. So for example, Rev, or if someone's got a Leaf, the combos on Leaf are crazy. But yeah, so that's what you want to do. So I'm going to let the rest of this video play, and they're just some tips and how I play Mysteen. Yeah, I know there's going to be people that play her differently and may think there's a better way of playing her. This is just in case it helps anyone who's new trying to play Mysteen, or just wants to maybe change it up, or didn't realise some things that I've figured out, or I don't know. But let me know how useful the video was. Let me know in the comments how you guys play Mysteen, if you even like Mysteen. And leave a like, that would help. If you could subscribe, that would be amazing, and I will see you guys on the next one. Also guys, can I just throw in there, I did not write a script for this video, I just completely winged it. So yeah, if I sound a bit like confused, and I was just trying to wing it. I just feel like it's more comfortable to talk to someone when you're winging it, and it's not for script. I've not just set it out. So yeah, forgive me on that one.
Nearing victory.